Willie and I are doing a hip-hop dance to some old-school hip-hop songs. Willie can't really talk, so you have to guess if he's getting it or not. He's got a big head, so it's kind of hard. We come in and we practice what we did the last time, and then we learn some new stuff and just do it with the music over and over again until we can get it right. He's catching on. He's a quick learner. Willie's really strong, so he can lift me up and do lots of tricks in the dance. There's a flip in it. There's 2 different lifts so far. We're not quite done yet, so there could be another one. We'll do our best.
Touch this. Yeah, that's how we living, and you know you can't touch this. Stop. Hammer time.
All right, let's see what our panel of judges thinks.
Megan and Julianne.
Anne, I think that you had great energy, and just your facial expressions were fun throughout the entire thing. I do wish that maybe the choreography would have been a little bit more creative, but I understand that there's some constrictions with the size of Willie's head. Sorry, you can't help it. But it was really fun and cute.
And I also wrote that you had great energy, so you had really great energy. Every year, Willie, I expect that you're going to come in and you're just going to sweep this competition. Maybe next year. This wasn't impressed this year.
You hurt his feelings. Brandon Steen.
I love the energy. I have to agree, though. I was expecting a lot more. I really just didn't. That it factor wasn't there. I guess if I could see Willie's face and see how much fun he was having, even though you look amazing, Willie. I don't know. It just wasn't there, guys.
David?
You know, I watched this and I realized I have been choreographing for over 30 years and I've never had to choreograph a dance on someone with a head that big. And I do commend you. You really, and you know what? The flip lift was commendable because you brushed against the head when you flipped over. That could have been disastrous. So I commend you on that. And I loved, Willie, when you kind of scratched your chin. I was wondering, Ann, if you could have scratched his ears, or I kind of, when you've got an obstacle you're choreographing with, a lot of times the best way to deal with it is to use it. So if if you got this huge head, like a lift, you jump up on his back and then scratch his ears or scratch his cheek or something like that. That would have been really charming. I actually, really, given the constraints here, Anne, I think you did really well in terms of choreographing this and coming up with something that had a lot of variety and a lot of energy. So good job.
Will the judges please reveal their scores? David Allington.
8.
Megan and Julianne.
8.
Brandon Steen.
8.
All right, that gives Willie and Ann a score of 24 out of 30.
To vote for Willie and Ann, text DWTKS8 to 30364.
Great job, guys.